What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review another movie. This time it is the latest Disney animation movie to come out, man. These people who made this are behind Frozen and Big Hero 6. It's directed by Richard Moore and Brian Howard, man. This is my non-spoiler review for Zootopia, man. It stars Jason Bateman, J.K. Simmons. I'm going to put the actress who plays the bunny in here, man. Judy Hopps. I'm going to put her name right there, man. Really awesome, man. Great voice acting here. A lot of good people. Idris Elba's in here. You got a good cast, man. Of course, you know, Disney's back at it again, reigning supreme, man. This made like $73 million at the box office, man. It's making more money day after day, man. So congratulations, guys. It's well deserved. It's a really good movie, man. Really, really awesome. My favorite animation movie of 2016 so far. Kung Fu Panda 3's under it, man. And The Norm of the North is not going to even make that list. If you don't look at Norm of the North, don't look it up. Bad movie. But Zootopia definitely takes the cake, man. Okay, so this is a non-spoiler review, so I'm just going to give you the pros, the good stuff, the cons, the bad stuff, and I'm just going to give you my final score, tell you whether or not you should go check this out in theaters. Obviously, if you haven't seen it already, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, it made $73 million. It's making more money. I'm assuming people have seen it. But if you haven't seen it, I'm kidding with you. If you haven't seen it, then I'll tell you maybe you should go see this in theaters or just wait rental, man. Don't get all that popcorn. You know when you go to the theater and you have kids, popcorn, candy. No. Don't do that. Don't be one of those parents. No, we're going to the theater. I already paid for your tickets, $50 just to get into this damn theater. No popcorn or candy. Good parent there. Anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is my non-spoiler review for Zootopia. As always, gotta give props to Disney, man. The animation in this movie is beautiful, it's colorful, it's fantastic, a lot of life in each scene. I love the detail with the characters, man. All the animals are so well detailed, man. There are no humans in here. I love the characters. Each and every character has something to them, man, and definitely the voice acting is fantastic. All the voice actors do a great job. The dialogue for the voice actors are awesome. Jason Bateman sounds awesome. You know, they all sound great. I love the character Judy Hopps. Definitely my favorite character of animation so far this year. So cute. I used to own a bunny for 5 years. It sadly passed away. Its anniversary of the death was March 5th, actually, so, you know, kind of... seeing a bunny in an animation film definitely was a cute thing. It was a cool thing. Blood. You get that if you've seen the movie, man. Oh, Judy Hopps is so cute. And cute as in, it's like, I want a little, like, plush doll or something of it just because, like, Judy Hopps is amazing, man. I love the eyes. I love when the ears are drooping. And, you know, it reminds me of my bunny so much. I was like, bunnies get me so much, man. So they're so cute. And then, of course, Jason Bateman's character, Nick Wilde. He was the fox man, you know, fox, you know. That was cool, man. I really like his character as well. He looks like, he's just like, oh, you bunny, so emotional. You know, just like his eyes are always low and everything. I love that a lot, man. So definitely the characters are well detailed. And of course, when you're in a scene and there's other animals behind them or something, they're so detailed so well where they're like, they're not like just there in the background like, no, they're actually like they're actually moving, they're actually doing stuff, their eyes in detail, man. Like, and of course animation's obvious, but like just seeing it, man, you're actually seeing it. Like when people are in conversations, you see animals, their eyes are moving, they're looking, they're reacting, they're doing a bunch of different things, like they're actually alive. That's what I love about this, man. I love this about this movie. It's so well done, detailed, like I said. Again, it's a very colorful world. I love the world of Zootopia. It's a big city, man. Definitely a bunch of different things going on. There's a rainforest, there's a snowy mountain, you know, there's a bunch of different things that you could do. And I do love there's this reference, because there's a lot of adult references, man. Like, kids won't get a Breaking Bad reference. Hold on, gotta go talk to Walter and Jesse. I was like, oh my, there was a guy behind me, probably like 30 years older than me, and he was like, and I was laughing too. I was like, oh my god, Walter and Jesse, Breaking Bad referencing Breaking Bad, the greatest TV show drama of our generation, man. Definitely a great show, man. And then kids aren't gonna get Breaking Bad, you know, 5-year-olds, they're not, Walter and Jesse, they're not gonna laugh, they're just gonna be like, it's a reference to meth labs, kids. Like, just don't do meth. But seriously, it's a great reference, man. There's a Godfather thing going on. Like, Daddy, I told you not to ice anyone at my wedding. I have to, darling, I have to. You know that, like, make them laugh if I can for you. Oh, God, just, what is it, Vito Corleone? I probably got that so wrong. I love Godfather Part 2. It's my favorite one, but Marlon Brando, dude. I think he loved that little mouse impression of him, man, you know? You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, asking me to kill a man who's not even know. Brilliant. Again, Al Pacino. I'm going to Godfather now, man. He's just like, and he kisses, he's like, I know it was you, Fredo. I know. I already forgot the line to it, man, but it's brilliantly done. Anyway, back to Zootopia. I'm sorry, I'm going to another big movie here, man, but Zootopia, man, definitely, like I said, characters, animation, the voice acting, definitely Judy Hopps is an awesome character, dude, very cute, very funny. Definitely the kids are going to love it, man. Nick, the fox as well, and his little friend that's dressing up like an elephant, like, wee, like, it's so cute, like, oh, he could be anything he wants. There's a good message in here, man. It basically tells you, and it just, you know, your kids, that you could be anything you want if you work towards it. There's messages in here, man. And of course, you don't tell them about the real world, because the real world is a brutal place, man. Like, you can't really be anything you want. The world turns you down a lot, man. It's going to take time to actually get to a place that you want to be if you want to be in a high place. But for now, like the kids, yeah, you could be anything you want, Nah. Yes, you can. You can be anything you want. So we know how it is, man. But of course, you gotta tell the kid, you can do anything you want. Yeah, pass school. But either way, that's what goes on in this movie, man. Again, great. It definitely has some good stuff going on. That's why it's my favorite animation movie of the year so far. J.K. Simmons is in here. He's the lion, the mayor. I'm like, oh my god, he was just in Kung Fu Panda 3. Now he's in this, dude. He doesn't have a big role in here, but J.K. Simmons is always great to have in a movie. Not gonna lie, I cried with a few scenes. It's a very emotional movie at times. It gets your heart, your heartstrings are pulling, man. The sloth scene. There are a few sloth scenes in here, dude. I love them. Like, I am doing well. The sloths are funny. Like, there's some more scenes with the sloths in here, dude. You're gonna love it. Very funny. And like I said, very emotional, dude. The music in here as well. Some Shakira music in here, so it keeps you going. Like I said, the world, just the whole thing going on with the world. Just different animals, and there's Tommy Chong plays a character in here, dude. Very funny. He really steals the show when he's on screen, man. So, those are the good stuff, man. Those are the pros about Zootopia. Let's get to the cons. I will say that there is a cliched villain in this movie, like, where it's really cliched. You could tell it's so cliched. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cliched that, like, it's not a bad thing, but of course, when I was seeing the trailers for this movie, I saw just a fox and a bunny not getting along, but, like, it's going to be about them. But of course, in every movie, every animation movie, there has to be a villain. All the time. There has to be some villain. Very cliched. Very, like... And the way that there's a twist in here, and I was kind of like, oh, that was a good twist, but, like, really? You're the villain? Like, really? You're the villain? Are you kidding me? Why did I not see that coming, sort of thing, where it was a good twist, but it just kind of didn't make sense. Like, really? The whole movie... So it kind of just definitely, there is that cliched villain sort of thing, and there always has to be, there's this thing about this movie, it's not spoilery really, but savage animals, like, oh, there's a bunch of savage animals, like, the good animals are turning to bad now and everything, and I'm kind of like, I just want to see the bunny and the fox do something, but not do some savage, like, all about, like, DNA, because there's always this thing in animation movies and in real movies, in just actual filmed movies, where this is what happens. Like, I don't know if I could trust you. They end up bonding together and all that, and then they all have fun, it's a good time, and they tell their feelings to each other, and then all of a sudden something bad happens, and they kind of split apart. Like, you know what? I should have never listened to you. And then they kind of split apart. And then a few weeks later, or a few hours later, a few days later, they come back together. And one person apologizes. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Make up. finish the case sort of cliched thing that goes on with a bunch of animation movies. And I'm not saying this is a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. It's a very enjoyable movie. This is a movie you should see. Honestly, seniors will love it. Adults will love it. Kids will love it. Babies will love it. It's a cute movie. It's fun. Great messages. The characters are awesome. Sort of thing. I'm not trying to hate on this movie whatsoever, man. I really do. I think this is a really good movie. I don't think it's a great movie. Yeah, there's great elements to it, man, and definitely it's the best movie of the year for animation so far. It's only been 3 months into the year. But as I was told, looking back to it, it's just a good movie. So overall, I'm going to end up giving Zootopia a 7.7 out of a 10, guys. It's a really good movie. Is it worth watching in general? Yes. And if you haven't, go check it out in theaters, man. If you have a chance, go take your kids out, man. Take them to the theater. Let them see this movie. Because animations come out every now and then, man. Every few weeks there's a good animation movie. But you always have those, like, animation movies. This animation movie, man, will get you going. Like, the last good one was Kung Fu Panda 3. That was the end of January. We're in the middle, going to the middle of March. Make sure to check out this movie, guys. Go ahead, check it out in theater or rental. But I would most likely say, if you have kids, you know, go see it in theaters. And if you're just like single and alone and don't have nobody, maybe wait for rental. But if you want a good laugh, you want a good, you know, animation movies always get me in good spirits. Definitely theater, man. Good job, Disney. Love you. 7.7 out of a 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just did my review for London Has Fallen. Upcoming reviews: Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and a spoiler review for 10 Cloverfield Lane as well. The Brother Grimsby, a bunch more, man. Get ready. Thank you so much. Want to support the channel? Hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate that. Until next time, bye-bye.